Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, what a day. What a day you have blessed us with. Thank you, God, for what you have done for this class, loving us, sending Jesus to restore us, and providing a relationship with you. Thank you for all of our accomplishments and losses, for both build us and made us stronger. Thank you for the teachers who loved us as their own and the support from our community. God, thank you for what you have done with the class of 2026. You have blessed every single one of us with amazing classmates, friends, and family. We're so thankful for all you've done so far, and now we look to our future. I pray each and every student that walks with you allows you to lead their journey and give all their trust to you, because your path is greater than any other. Lord, be with us, guide our steps, and lead us towards you. You are amazing, and in your beautiful name I pray. Amen. You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class of 2026 graduation. First off, I think I can speak for all of us when I say it's kind of crazy we made it here. It honestly feels like yesterday we were walking as freshmen into the school looking cool when we had no idea where our classes were. Back then, graduation felt so far away. It was this thing adults talked about that never really seemed real. And now somehow, after all the early mornings, late nights, tests, practices, games, stress, and memories, we're sitting here in caps and gowns. And boy, don't we look silly. And way too old. But the time is here, and this class looks better than ever. People always told me that high school would fly by, and honestly, I never believed them. But now I understand what they meant. Because somewhere between Friday night lights, sitting with our friends at lunch table, and cramming assignments we forgot about, and all the little moments we thought would last forever, time moved faster than we realized. One thing about our class that is different from any other class is that we work hard. Whether it's in athletics, clubs, even playing senior games and Blue Team won. We work hard in everything we do. We work hard, we competed hard, we pushed ourselves, and it showed. From state championships to tournament championships, they were never handed to us. They were earned. Every early morning workout, every long practice, every sacrifice, every moment nobody saw behind the scenes mattered. But I think a big part of our class that people don't see is that behind all the successes were a lot of failures. Because high school wasn't perfect for any of us. Some of us failed classes, some of us lost friendships, some of us doubted ourselves, and some of us carried struggles that no one knew about. And the truth is, life is going to keep being like that. You're going to lose, you're going to fail, you're going to have moments where you feel behind everyone else. A case that I had this year that really changed my life was how my past 4 years being here, we've had really good football teams. We broke many records, won tons of games, and this senior year should have been our best year. We had great athletes, great coaches, and overall a really good team. But that wasn't the case. We underperformed, and it was actually the worst year out of my 4 years here. But with that, I learned something. Our failures do not define us. What defines us is when we get up and try again. What defines us is how we respond when life gets hard. And I think that message speaks for everything this class is about and has proven over and over again that we know how to keep going. This year also reminded us of something much bigger than grades, sports, or popularity. We experienced a deeper loss. We lost 2 people last summer who should still be here celebrating with us tonight. And moments like that change you. They remind you of how precious time really is. They remind you to not take people for granted. Because the truth is, most of the time we never realize we're living in the good old days until we've actually left them. One day we'll all wish we could go back to some of the moments we couldn't wait to leave. The walks through these hallways, the bus rides, the games, the conversation with friends, the ordinary days that we never thought would matter. Even the 2 guys fighting over a girl in middle school by testing who can carry more chairs. But maybe those were the moments that mattered the most. As we leave tonight and step into whatever comes next, I hope we remember to think about the hard times we got through together. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't waste time pretending to be someone you're not. Work hard, love deeply, appreciate the moments while you're living in them. And even when life knocks you down, because it will, keep getting back up. I truly believe God places people in moments in our lives for a reason. And I believe every challenge, every victory, and every setback has shaped us into who we are today. So to the class of 2026, thank you for the memories, thank you for the effort, thank you for the laughs, the lessons, and the moments we'll carry forever. We came in as kids who thought we had all the time in the world, and tonight we leave as people who finally understand just how valuable time really is. You know, life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you'll miss it. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Pam Dennis, and I'm the proud principal of Corner High School. I would like to thank each of you for attending tonight's ceremony. These students have worked extremely hard to reach this milestone today, and the awards ceremony last week, we announced that they as a whole have reached over $71 million in scholarships. Let's give them a hand. I would like to thank each and every parent, family, friend, faculty, and staff for the role that you've played in the lives of these young men and women to help them get here today. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff of Corner High School for all they've done to make this event possible. I would like to also recognize that we have our feeder school families here with us from Bagley, West Jefferson, Corner Middle School, who also have played a huge role in the lives of these children. Before we begin our program, I need to give you a few housekeeping guidelines. At this time, please make sure your cell phone is silenced or any device that would make noise or be a distraction during the ceremony. And as a reminder, Bill Miller will be here taking pictures that you may purchase online. So now to the class of 2026. Today, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives. 13 years of growth, hard work, dedication. Tonight, we celebrate so much more than the diplomas. We celebrate resilience, lifelong friendships, late nights, hard lessons, and sheer courage that it took for each of you to reach this moment. As I stand before you, I'm filled with immense pride and admiration for the individuals you've become. You have navigated the ups and downs of high school, balancing academics, extracurricular activities, and personal growth. Each of you has a unique story that shaped your journey. The class of 2026, you are stepping into a world that changes very quickly now. You have all kinds of technology, different careers, global challenges that are going to evolve, and the core values that you've learned here should matter the most: respect, kindness, perseverance, integrity. Just treat people the way you want to be treated. There will be times in your life when the path ahead feels overwhelming or uncertain. And in those moments, I want you to remember this: you do not need your entire future planned out today. Success is not about having all the right answers all the time. It's about continuing to learn, continuing to grow when you have failures in your life. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's helping you learn. Each setback is an opportunity to grow and provides you with a refuge to give. It provides you the opportunity to refuse to give up when life becomes difficult. Some of you will attend college. Some of you have already entered the workforce. Several of you are already signed to join in the military. Some will start businesses. Some will pursue dreams that you have not even dreamt yet. But no matter where life takes you, never underestimate the impact that you can have on other people around you. One single act of compassion, leadership, or courage can change someone's life forever. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you, uplift you, and together you can achieve greatness. As you leave the halls of Corner High School, take with you the spirit of community that we've all built together. You are not just a graduate, you're an ambassador of our school. Go forth and make a difference, knowing that you have the power to create change in the world. As your principal, I could not be prouder of who you are today. You are talented, capable, and ready for whatever comes next. Carry your memories with gratitude, face your future with confidence, and never forget that this school is cheering you on. Graduates, the world is waiting for your voice, your ideas, and your light. So to the class of 2026, your future begins today. Okay.
Good evening. Today is a day we celebrate and reflect on our pride, accomplishment, and new beginnings. As we are fortunate enough to gather together for this significant milestone, we are especially privileged to welcome a guest whose commitment to education, leadership, and service reflects the very values we honor today. His commitment to improving and inspiring excellence serves as a powerful example for every graduate preparing to take the next step toward the future. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Walter B. Gonsolin, Jr. Dr. Gonsolin currently serves as the superintendent of the Jefferson County Schools, the second largest district in the state with more than 34,000 students across 57 schools. Before he became a nationally recognized educational leader, he began his career teaching 5th and 6th grade students in physical education for grades 4 through 6. Over more than 35 years in education, Dr. Gonsolin has dedicated his life to serving students, teachers, and communities in a variety of roles. He has served as an assistant principal, assistant director of a career and technology center, assistant professor, assistant superintendent in Starkville, Mississippi, and superintendent of the Fairfield School System in Alabama. He has also worked as a diversity consultant for school districts throughout the South and Northeast. In addition to his leadership in education, Dr. Gonsolin is also a respected scholar and speaker. He has written and published more than 15 refereed journal articles and has presented at international, national, and state conferences. His outstanding commitment to education has earned him some of the highest honors in the profession. In October 2024, he was named Alabama State Superintendent of the Year, and in March 2025, he was nationally recognized as the Superintendent of the Year by AASA, the School Superintendents Association. Dr. Gonsolin made history as the first educator from Alabama to receive this prestigious award since its creation in 1989. Dr. Gonsolin has earned 2 bachelor's degrees from the University of Southwestern Louisiana, one in interpersonal counseling and communications, and another in elementary education. He later obtained his Master of Education in Administration and Supervision of Education from Southern University and completed his PhD in Curriculum and Instruction at Mississippi State University. There is no better day than today to hear from someone who has fulfilled their career by serving so many with excellence. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 graduation speaker, Dr. Walter B. Gonslin, Jr.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026 of Corner High School. Tonight is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of perseverance, growth, and possibility. Graduates, you have reached a milestone that once felt far away. Through long nights of studying, early mornings, athletic competitions, performances, challenges, victories, and moments of uncertainty, you continue to move forward. And Rhett, I might say that I thought y'all had a pretty good senior year, but I understand the standard, okay? And tonight, you cross the stage prepared for the next chapter of your lives. Class of 2026, you're graduating during a time when the world needs leaders who are courageous, compassionate, and committed to making a difference. Your education has given you knowledge, but your experience at Corner High School have also taught you resilience, teamwork, and character. Those qualities will carry you far beyond this campus. As you leave here, remember this: success is not measured only by titles, wealth, or recognition. True success is measured by how you treat people, how you respond to adversity, and how willing you are to serve others. Wherever life takes you, college, the military, the workforce, technical training, or entrepreneurship, carry with you the values and pride of the Corner community. You're part of a legacy that is built by those who came before you, and now it's your turn to shape the future. Never underestimate the impact you have. One act of kindness, one innovative idea, one courageous decision can change someone's life and strengthen an entire community. To the parents, guardians, teachers, administrators, and supporters, thank you for the sacrifices, encouragement, and love you have poured into these graduates. Your guidance helped this moment to be possible. And graduates, tonight we celebrate your accomplishments, but tomorrow the world awaits your contribution. Dream boldly, work diligently, lead with integrity, and never forget where you came from. On behalf of the Jefferson County Schools, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026 of Corner High School. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you will make on this world. May God bless each of you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good evening. I am Anna Catherine Drummond, and I am our class vice president. Tonight, Jefferson County Schools proudly recognizes our honored graduates. To achieve this recognition, a student must maintain a 4.0 GPA or above while completing the advanced academic endorsement. This year, Corner High School is incredibly proud to celebrate 47 honored graduates, all whom share the well-deserved title of valedictorian for the class of 2026. You can identify these exceptional individuals tonight by the gold cuffs on their sleeves. We applaud their relentless hard work, dedication, and remarkable achievements throughout their high school careers. Representing their peers tonight, 2 of our honor graduates will take the stage to speak on behalf of the class of 2026, Nathan Cox and Zach Doty.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and my fellow graduates. As most of you know, my name is Nathan Cox, and I'm honored to be chosen to speak for the graduating class of 2026. They say high school flies by, but I didn't realize how fast until I looked around and saw people who still act like freshmen somehow graduating tonight. One day, we were at Briley Thomas's house celebrating 8th grade, begging to get to high school, and now we're staring at the reality that it's all becoming nostalgia. All the late assignments, early mornings, pep rallies, practices, and games, we are finally graduates. As someone who spent a lot of time on the basketball court and baseball field, I've realized how similar sports and high school really are. There were times when we won by making a good grade, lost by failing a test, and felt the pressure of taking an exam for Miss Davis. Honestly, some of those tests had us believing extra credit was a gift from God. High school felt like an overtime game at times, but somehow we found a way through it. And the best part is, we did it together. Now, we all know the class of 2026 has a case for being the greatest class ever. If it wasn't for senior night or homecoming, the year didn't matter. Everyone knew we deserved that spirit stick every single pep rally. We've got the brains, the athletes, and the artists to prove it. We've even managed to win over our faculty and staff. That alone is impressive, but making Dr. Robbins smile might be our greatest accomplishment. Just don't show up with an energy drink. We were the class that had everyone thinking this is going to be a long 4 years. But somehow, along the way, we became the favorites, besides maybe a few people. And honestly, the teachers deserve a diploma too for surviving us. Some of us even mastered the art of looking directly at the teacher while having absolutely no idea what was going on. Maybe it was our school spirit, maybe it was our personalities, or maybe the teachers just got used to us. Either way, this class became a family. Personally, I've been lucky to know so many people in this class, and I can honestly say every single person added something to the experience. Some of you made us laugh when we needed it most. Some pushed us to compete harder and become better versions of ourselves. Some were simply the people who made school feel like home. Before I finish, I want to leave you all with a verse. 1 Corinthians 10:31, which says, "So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God." Now we're all heading in different directions. Some go to college, some to work, and some are still figuring things out. And honestly, that's okay. No matter where life takes you, if you do everything for the glory of God and trust His plan, you'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. If these last 4 years taught us anything, it's that we are capable of surprising ourselves. So celebrate everything it took to get here. Celebrate your friends, your families, your memories, and the fact that somehow we made it. Class of 2026, after tonight, we may never all be in the same room again. So tonight, be present. Let's make this moment count. Thank you.
Good evening, Corner High School. I'm very grateful to be speaking on behalf of the honor graduates today. My name is Zach Doty. I remember just this time last year when everyone began to get sentimental and every adult told us that our last year together would fly by. Soon after, however, our governor announced the phone ban, and immediately many of us realized that it wouldn't. Nevertheless, we made it through yet another year of high school. Only this time, we can't say we'll be back for another year. After the next hour or two, there might be decades before you see the person sitting next to you again. With this in mind, we can at least take some time to appreciate the days we spent together that shaped us into who we are today. From the long hours spent looking up stocks in the tag room, fidget spinner in hand, to the many circles walked in the Bertram gym. From the grade-wide Six Flags trip with Miss Rouse, to the time the world shut down in 6th and 7th grade. And even the joy evoked by those two numbers just a few months back. There are countless days that will live on forever in our minds. When we tell our kids these stories, however, it is important to remember each individual that pushed and inspired us to get to this point. We are blessed at Corner with many teachers, administrators, counselors, and staff. And one man who went above and beyond embodying these traits is Mr. Adam Murphy. Mr. Murphy gives thousands of hours to our band program each year, while being one of the most talented and friendly people I know. He earns the respect of each member of the band through service and kindness, not to heighten his reputation as a band member or as a band director, but because the discipline and life skills he teaches prepare us for success in the real world. Although only a handful of us were given the opportunity to know Mr. Murphy personally, everyone sees how the Lord has given him great success in the band world because of his humility and kindness. There are countless examples of similar teachers, coaches, and administrators at our school who display this form of servant leadership. And I hope that my peers will follow their role model so that they too can succeed wherever they may go. I'll leave each of you with one last challenge: to remember your Creator, who you owe everything to, in a world that will try everything to distract you from Him. Once you leave these walls, life doesn't get easier, but that doesn't mean it gets worse. Walk faithfully with the Lord, and one day, even if it's years from now, He will make your path straight. Don't ever compare where God has you to where the enemy has someone else, because while the Lord takes His time to grow you, He wins in the end. I love each one of you here, and if anyone needs me, I'm just a text away, even if I'm somewhere on the other side of the country. Thank you, Corner High School Class of 2026, and God bless each one of you.
As we prepare to present the diplomas to the graduating class of 2026, please remain in your seats during the ceremony. Bill Miller is here taking pictures. Each of our guests is here for their special person, and each wants to hear their graduate's name as it is called. Please refrain from making loud and lasting noise and hold your applause until the last graduate has been recognized. At this time, we will present diplomas to the Corner High School graduating class of 2026. Colin Rhett Cofer. Anna Catherine Drummond. Sarah Frances Berry. Marley Kate Rouse. Hadley Jaanne Ballou. Tyson Joseph Hill. Briley Grace Adams. Peyton Elizabeth Allums. Britton Campbell Ashley. Autumn Victoria Atkins. Jacob John Bogala. Madison Michelle Beavers. Jacob Michael Bell. Skylar James Blanchard. Clay Joseph Brown. Bria Kayanne Carden. William Adam Cochran.
Caitlin Brooke Kofer. Roman Sage Coker. Jordan Martin Comer. Dawson D. Cox. Michaela Jacelyn Cox. Nathan Jeffrey Cox. Jackson Matthew Craven. Victoria Grace Creel. John Ryan Cruz. Dalton Ray Cummings. Britton Xavier Davis. Callie Alexandra DeMora. Zachary Brandon Doty. Cohen Reed Drake. Matthew Ryan Eddings. Addison Gabrielle Ellers. Alexander Fernandez Quevedo. John Matthew Ford. Fallon Michelle Fortner. Sierra Fry. Alexis Marie Glover. Molly Grace Goodwin. Taylor Allen Goodwin. Riley Elizabeth Graham. Lillian Gale Greenwood. Lily Murray Grigsby. William Garrett Grigsby. Brody Wayne Hale. Katie Elizabeth Hallmark. Christopher Kane Hamner. Joshua Caleb Hicks. Kane Preston Hogue. Jasmine Elise House. Nathan Daniel Hubka. Nolan Carter Jean. Bailey Elizabeth Johnson. Jonah Dema Johnson. Madison Grace Kinder. Talon Gray Laird. Sage Ruthann Lichtenauer. Kendall Landon Lewis. Emma Kate Marcus. Abby Grace Marsh. Emma K. Marsh. Cassidy Diana Marsh. Briley Nicole Martin. Keaton Edward Matthews. Brinley Kate Matthews. Lauren Grace McDaniel. Tanner Colton Meigs. Madeline Jade Merrill. Brinley Aiden Miller. Baron Bryson Millwood. Jamin Michael Mortensen. Aubrey Madison Merkerson. Wyatt Alden Murphy. Bryant Wayne Nelson. Christian Lee Nolan. Jada Caitlin Norris. Sean Leland O'Neill. Jackson Alexander Oden. Jacob Isaac Odom. Neri Jesus Padilla Leon. Carly Grace Parker. Michaela Lachey Partridge. Jace Peyton Perkins. Wyatt Andrew Peterson. Sarah Beth Denise Phillips. Hunter James Price. Tanner Cade Pritchett. Joseph Paul Purser. Hannah Layla Reeves. Jana Layla Reeves. Aaron Resendez Perez. Bryson Walter Robbins. Warren Emerson Michael Roberts. Andrew Allen Rouse. Slade Alexander Sargent. Joshua Lou Schifano. Taylor Austin Seifert. Madison Lynn Sergio. Jacob Michael Shiflett. Fisher Lane Sycophus. Anna Catherine Smith. Molly Anna Smith Keeling. Blake Pearson Strange. Sophie Elizabeth Swan. Briley Matthew Taft. Ashton Hope Tier. Briley Grayson Thomas. Troy Curtis Thomas. Zoe Leanne Thompson. Noah Allen Tillery. Abby Grace Talbot. Jordan Blaine Trammell. Spencer Bradley Unruh. Titan Stone Walker. Daniel Isaac Weber. Isabella Hope Williams. Wyatt Preston Wise. Gunnar Austin Wright. Andrew Mackenzie Young. Please give these seniors one more round of applause.
Would the class of 2026 please rise? Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Berry, and I'm the Secretary of the Class of 2026. The turning of the tassel is a tradition generations in the making, symbolizing your official transition from high school students to graduates. An incredible world of opportunity is waiting for you out there. For the next few seconds, take it all in. Feel the weight of this final moment as a high schooler, and let the excitement for your future take over. We have finally made it to the end of the line, ready to step into a new version of ourselves. This is the moment, Class of 2026. You may now turn your tassels.
Will everyone please rise for the alma mater?
Sawyer?
We will sing for Corner High School, wherever we may be. May those happy days be cherished in our fondest memories, where the black and gold are flowing for our loyalty. We will sing for Corner High School, and our pride she'll ever be.
Thank you for attending tonight's graduation exercises. In just a few moments, the graduates will participate in the traditional cap toss. The toss of the graduation cap symbolizes the end of a chapter of a graduate's life. Please get your cameras ready. Thank you for attending, and hopefully you'll have a safe journey home.